I'm so annoyed. The head of compliance at the BBC has said I have to stop talking about my new novel and stop reading out bits of it. She said, it's not that it breaks any BBC guidelines about undue prominence or promotion, it's just that it makes the book sound terrible and it'll put people off buying it. So no more of that, but a bit more of the quiz, a few weeks more, because this is our last quarter-final. And our last quarter-finalists are, on my right, Matilda Makehamson, who went out last night in Cardiff and got her team name done as a tattoo. Angus Eadie, who went out last night in Cardiff and got his team name done as a tattoo. And their captain, Sanjay Bloor, who went out last night in Cardiff and got his team name done as a tattoo. Linked by their inks, they are the Isotopes. Sanjay, what have you done?
So, before the previous game, we had a lot of frozen margaritas and decided it would be a great idea to get matching tattoos if we won, thinking it was a hollow bet between friends. And we somehow did, and we kept our word.
Well, let's have a look. You haven't put it anywhere sort of unbroadcastable, have you? Let me see. I mean, that's enormous.
Sorry, Mum.
Well, I mean, I appreciate the gesture of intent for the show, that you are going to live forever with a memory of this visit literally stamped onto your body. Good luck. You are facing, on my left, Ian Fennell, who uses AI to add dinosaurs to old paintings. Pam Douglas, a bird enthusiast who once dressed as a robin for charity. And their captain, Jamie McNeil, who can't remember when he last had a haircut. All welcome from the West Midlands, they are the Mercians. What have you done to prove your devotion to the show? You fancy a tattoo, Pam?
No, never.
What about you, Ian? I bet you've had a few tattoos in your time.
Not yet, but my son would be thrilled if I got a tattoo.
We could all be tattooed by the end of the night. I fancy a huge naval battle right across my back. A full thing in 5 colours. But not right now, because we're going to play a quiz. Isotopes, you won the toss, but you've decided your opponents can go first. So, Mercians, please choose a hieroglyph.
OK, the 2 reads, please.
2 reads. What connects these? Apparently random clues. Here's the first.
I don't know when that was, if it was a certain time.
The Lisbon earthquake in 17, whatever it was.
Could be during, that. OK. Next, please. Do you know what that was of? If it was particular... No. Don't recognise that. No, OK. Next, please. Do we know who she is?
No, I don't know.
No, I sort of need 4 to know. OK, next, please. Macbeth, Curse of Macbeth, maybe?
It could be, it could be. The Scottish play.
Yeah.
I used to say.
Yeah.
Possible reasons why Macbeth is known as a Scottish play.
They are all connected by the curse of the Scottish play. What do you know about any of these clues?
No, not a lot I can say about that, really. Yeah.
Well, you perhaps worked out just from the date of the last clue. I mean, we don't know if that's true, but according to legend, Hal Berridge, the boy actor, died just before, you know, the first performance of Macbeth, and some people say that's why they say it's cursed. The first one, that was in 1964. It was a week after the first show of a production of Macbeth. A fire broke out and most of the theatre was destroyed, and it was closed until, you know, the late 70s. The second clue, that was in New York. That was in the 19th century. There was a build-up of tensions between the US and the UK, and there were concurrent productions of Macbeth, and there was a riot. Diana Wynyard, that was in 1948, she fell off the stage during the Lady Macbeth sleepwalking scene. So these are all reasons why some people think it's said to be cursed, or, of course, if it is cursed, things that happen because of it, depending on your view. Well done. Let's see what eerie things happen tonight. We've said Macbeth so often now. How can we make it to the end of the show? Imagine you might end up sort of accidentally tattooed or something. What would you like, Isotopes?
Lion, please.
Lion. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Delicious foods.
Yeah. Foods you can put in the shape of a smiley face.
Next, please.
Is that the car? Like the
Brum.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Next, please. Next, please.
What was that kids show? It was like cartoon panels. I don't know the name.
2 seconds.
I think
Is it the little cartoony captions that appeared in the credits for Zap?
That is not the answer, I'm afraid. Mercians, do you want to have a go for a bonus point?
The Beano. All things that have appeared in the Beano.
Not the Beano either. It is a comic strip or a cartoon strip drawn by the artist Bob Cosford that we would see in the opening credits of Grange Hill, the TV show Grange Hill. That first one is actually the famous one. You know, the fork kind of comes towards you with a sausage on it. You fans of Grange Hill?
No.
Bit too young.
Yeah, a bit before my time.
I'm too old.
Actually, see, I must be absolutely peak Grange Hill era. I only want to help you, Roland. No?
No.
Zammo? What? You know what I mean, right? You've seen great. You know the fork and the netball and the fighting in the... Yes, I know you do. Well, no points there. But Mercians, you may choose a question.
The Twisted Flax.
The Twisted Flax, what is the connection between these images? Here's the first.
Unicorn. There's not much else to it, is there?
Really?
Next, please. Net.
Butterflies.
Catching. Okay.
Butterflies.
That's what I
Butterflies.
Next, please.
They're not on flags
As
or
far as I know.
emblems.
Next, please. The sea.
Yeah.
They're your Booker Prize winners.
Yeah.
Sounds plausible.
Yeah, sure for that.
Yes.
Okay, Booker Prize winning novels.
They are not all Booker Prize winners. Isotopes, your chance of a bonus now.
Are they Iris Murdoch novels?
The Sea won the Booker Prize for Iris Murdoch. These other Iris Murdoch titles did not win the prize. What are they?
I just know the sea, so I'm going to go with Unicorn.
The Unicorn.
Under the Net.
There you go. And
The Sideways Bell.
and the Bell novels by the great Iris Murdoch. And what would you like next?
Can I have water, please?
Water. The music question, tell me what connects these clues. Here's the first.
Next, please. It's the selector.
Yeah.
The selector.
It's played before Chelsea games.
Next, please.
Yeah, that's Newcastle. Yeah.
These are all played before football matches.
They're all played before or at or sung at football matches. What did we hear?
The second one, it's a song by, I think, The Selector, but I can't remember the name of the song. It's played at Chelsea.
And the second one, yeah, it is Chelsea. That's their walk-on music. It's the Harry J. All-Stars and the Liquidator.
Third one's Newcastle United, but I don't know the name of the song.
No, it's actually Everton, I believe.
Z Cars.
It's the theme from Z Cars. There you go. You an
right.
Everton fan, Pam, or a Z Cars fan?
Manchester United.
Oh, Manchester United. Can you tell me about the first clue?
It was. I forgot what.
It was Blue
sounds
Moon.
Like Frankie.
Blue Moon associated with
Birmingham.
Manchester City. That's basically the same as Manchester United. They're broadly much of a muchness, aren't they? And the fourth one,
Blowing Bubbles?
I assume
West
we
Ham?
were going to hear You'll Never Walk Alone.
it wasn't going to be Blowing Bubbles. The West Ham was going to be You'll Never Walk Alone by Jerry and the Pacemakers, associated with
Liverpool.
all things you might hear if you go to a football match. Well done. Mercians, what would you like?
The Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Belgium's near the south coast. They don't have a south coast. There isn't a south coast of Belgium, is there? Must be a south coast somewhere else.
It's another South Coast.
Yeah. Okay, next, please. The horn. There's not a horn that I know of.
Is it? It's probably some wordplay.
Okay, next, please. Good in battle in the home counties. There's a battle. There's a place called Battle in the home counties, but I don't know what that is.
Good.
I don't know. Yeah, say this one, yes. Next, please. Canterbury. I don't know what that means. Though. Have you got a guess for that?
2 seconds.
Is that?
Go on, I'll give it to you. If you got.
Is that what people are nicknamed who come from those areas?
I don't think I can take that answer, so another bonus chance for you, Isotopes.
I don't think we have any idea at all.
I've got nothing.
In a way, it's what people are nicknamed, but people from many centuries ago. These are tribes of Roman Britain. They're likely or probable translations of the Belgae, and they were on the south coast. People of the Horn in the West Midlands. Cornavai. Good in battle, that was the Catuva Lawney, and people from Cantium, that's Cantiaci or Cantii, lived in Cantium in Kent, so they're probable translations of names of Roman British tribes. One question left. You'll get that Isotopes Horn Viper. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Can't just be the time zone.
Yeah, it's can't.
Next, please.
Well, it isn't that time, is it? And why is it?
I don't know why
Why
the
is
time
it?
zone's changed.
Yeah.
Next, please. Next, please. I think they're not going to be time zones, are they?
No. Oh, it's if you move the letters that many along.
2 seconds.
Angus.
If you add the number of letters to each letter in the acronym, or initialization, sorry, you get the country code for that country.
That is not the right answer, I'm afraid, although ingenious. Mercians, you have a chance now for a bonus point.
Okay, so if you start with the 3 capital letters and then just add an extra number of letters, you get the country name. So Uzbekistan is a B, an S, and T, plus 7 more letters.
It's the full name, it's not the code. I mean, this is nasty. There's a B, an S and a T in Uzbekistan and 7 other letters. After that, the letters go all out of order. You have to really look to find the C, the E and the T in North Macedonia and so on. Obviously not the timing, because in North Macedonia, it just is CET. It's just in Central European time. There's no plus anything. So all of those letters appear in the country names, plus the number of other letters specified in the clue. Well done, you get that bonus. That means at the end of round 1, the Mercians have 2 points, the Isotopes have 3. Round 2, what comes forth in a sequence? Mercians, what would you like?
The water, please.
Water. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Ghost, leopard.
I think it's got to be 4 letters, but I'm not sure. Next, please. Under the yellow sun, is that? Or is there a different one? Yeah, I still can't see it. Can you? No, okay. Next, please.
Lion.
The lion.
It's not
So,
Hieroglyphs on Fatim, is it?
No, not in order.
I know.
Should we go for the tiger? Tiger, maybe it's
2 seconds.
the leopard, yeah. The blank who came to tea.
Is exactly what we've got. Well done. And why?
I think the gaps are big cats in increasing size.
That's right. You recognise the lion in winter.
Yeah, I assume the snow leopard.
The snow leopard. There's actually various books called The Snow Leopard. And what might that second novel be?
Under the jaguar sun?
It is Under the Jaguar Sun by Calvino. And The Lion in Winter, of course, the most famous, James Goldman. They are big cats in book titles creeping forward towards something with a tiger in it. Well done. Isotopes, what would you like?
2 reads, please.
2 reads. What will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, please.
No, I'm assuming it's like residents of a city's going up or something like
Next,
that.
please. Sorry, it's fine.
So it's going to be, I'm assuming it's a geographic one. So I don't know if it's France or like another area. Yeah, I mean, I guess it like Parisians or something like that, but like, we might as well go for that.
We'll go with Parisians.
Not it, I'm afraid. Mercians, do you want to go for both?
Let's try Bourbon.
Bourbons is the right answer. And why?
The French, four French ruling houses in order.
That's right. They are the last 4 dynasties of French kings, and the last ones were the Bourbons. What would you like next?
The Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Baku. Is it going to go? Yeah, so 5, 4, 3, 2, or 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I guess take the one. Next, please. Questing beast. Oh, they're made up of different amounts of they're sort of hybrid animals. So I think the questing beast is made of 4 things. So 2 centaur would work, I think. It's just made-
Sphinx,
Is that definitely made of 2 things?
a person and a lion. Oh no, it's got wings. So
Okay, so I'll go for centaur.
Yeah,
Let's take the first.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 centaur.
Brilliant stuff. The answer is 2 centaur. Let's have a look at all the clues. Can you explain it, please?
A Baku is a mythical creature made up of 5 different animals.
What are the 5 animals? I've got them all listed here. Do you know what a Baku is made
I
up
will
of?
say a lion because everything's got a lion in it.
Not this one.
No.
Head of an elephant, eyes of a rhino, legs of a tiger, body of a bear, and tail of an ox.
Oh.
The questing beast is made up of 4 animals. That's what the numbers are. Apparently, this is the Mort Arthur originally. It has the head and neck of a serpent, the skin of a leopard, the haunches of a lion, and feet of a hart. It might just be a giraffe. For the chimera, apparently, it's depicted as a lion with a goat's head and tail and the head of a snake at its tip. Anyway, we need to hear anything that's made up of 2 different beasts, for example, centaur, which is half man, half horse. Isotopes, what comes forth? By which I mean, this is going to be the 4th question of the round. What's it going to be?
Twisted flax, please.
Twisted flax. These are going to be picture clues, what we'd expect to see. The 4th picture, here's the first.
Oh, me and faces, not good. Not gonna do it.
Same.
Next, please. Oh God, I recognise her as well. Next, please. That's Waterloo. No, it's London Eye.
It must be Waterloo.
No, it's Embankment.
London Bridge.
Yeah, it would be London Bridge.
Yeah.
So London Bridge. Fergie songs. So much. We'll come next in the sequence.
Two seconds.
Fergalicious.
Not the right answer, I'm afraid, though I enjoyed you saying it. Mercians, another bonus chance.
I don't
Oh,
think
it could be is it Waterloo have a song on the next one?
Too long to chat, I'm afraid. I can't take it. So, it's not London Bridge, you're right first time, it's Waterloo.
Waterloo, yeah.
Waterloo Station. Who's in the first clue?
David.
Oh, come on. It's Terence Stamp.
Oh.
Who's in the second picture?
Julie Christie.
There you go. Terry meets Julie. Waterloo Station. Every
Friday night?
Friday night, yes. I mean, is it... What? Is it... Yes, it's Waterloo Sunset. Great Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks. Terry meets Julie. And actually, some people say it is about the romance between Terence Stamp and Julie Christie. I think Ray Davies sometimes said it was and sometimes it wasn't. But yes, another gap in the knowledge of the teams. But we like it, don't we? When we know something and they don't. It's quite a satisfying feeling. Mercians, what comes 5th in the round?
Okay, the lion, please.
Lion, what will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
M3, 3/3 or could march the 3rd, but that's probably too many M's. Taking it long.
Yeah.
Next, please. No. Both. 3. No, I've probably taken another one. Next, please. C1.
Something that's zero, nothing and nothing.
Yeah.
It's not. Can't be Roman. It can't be Rivers. Syrian.
No, I guess with V maybe, but I'll say
2 seconds.
V0 of 0.
Not it, I'm afraid. Isotopes, should I have a go for a bonus?
We're going to go I00.
And why would that be?
Is it something to do with how simple, like how many strokes or something there are to write the letter, possibly?
No,
Are
it's
they?
not. We've got I2/2. And I'll tell you why I asked you to explain. So this is the human dental formula. If you're marking down people's teeth, there are 3 molars, then 2 premolars, then 1 canine. Had you said, I have no incisors, they were removed. So for me, it would be I0/0, or you were born without them. I still wouldn't have given it to you, to be fair. No, I wanted here I2/2 because that is the cutting teeth at the front of the mouth, and there should be 2 of them on each side. 1 question remains, the Horned Viper. You can have that one. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Oh, is it 1, 2, 3, 4 in BSL?
Do you want to go for it?
No, I don't know BSL. But, like, I think that's.
Next, please. Oh, is it the are they vowels? Or is it 1, 2? Is that
Yeah, that's A, isn't it? It's A.
things stamps and put hands together? Oh, God.
So like that.
Next, please. Hands together. God, I have no idea.
2 seconds.
Point to index finger.
Not it, I'm afraid. Last chance for bonus this round for you, Mercians.
Point to the palm of the hand.
Nope. What do you think the sequence is?
A, B, C, and D in sign language.
Yes, it is. So I'm going to do this very badly, but A, B, I think C or C, and then to make a D like this. So you've got the index
sorry.
finger,
That's what I was
thumb
doing,
out,
Sorry.
something like that. I mean, I'm sorry, that's terrible, but you've got to make it look more like a D.
Yeah.
So yes, D in sign language, but that's not the sign. And that means at the end of round 2, the Isotopes have 3 points, the Mercians have 8. And what comes third? The connecting wall. You'll be going first this time. Isotopes, would you like lion or water?
We'll go lion today, please.
A rare choice for the series. The lion wall, 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Presenter, anchor, MC, moderator.
Host.
Where's MC? I can't see MC.
It's spelled phonetically.
Oof,
Yeah.
lovely. Crux of the problem.
Oh, there's gender flipped. So the Godmother Part 2, the Queen's Speech.
Sunlight, daylight. Host.
Orion.
Sunlight.
Is Orion a deodorant, like Lynx's?
Yeah, maybe.
Crux.
Well, Leo and Draco are both constellations.
Oh,
aren't they?
lovely, and Orion.
Oh, Moonlight. So it's flipped from titles.
There's another constellation.
And then links.
Lovely. Okay, so there's flip type. So
Godmother Part 2, Queen's Speech.
That's Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Host.
Host, Parasite.
Okay, so what are going to be? Crux, Crimp, Billet, Crag. Crux.
It has to be word. It has to be a word one.
They're not going to be anagrams.
Relay.
Drag.
Oh, yeah, you can
Oh, that
flip
counts.
a letter to what? Go
Turn
on.
it into a type of race.
Yeah.
Relay drag.
Relay, drag.
You might. I don't know.
Okay, we're pretty happy with that group of 4.
Yeah. We've got the other one.
Do you want to go now or do you want to?
I mean, we might as
We
well
can-
wait.
yeah, we can have a go.
We know it. Like,
Okay. I'm completely like tunnel vision on it now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just in case we're wrong.
Very well done. You weren't wrong, you solved the wall. Tell me about the first group, anchor, presenter, and so on.
So there are synonyms. So for someone who is hosting something.
Exactly so. Orion, Lynx, and so on.
These are all constellations.
They are constellations. Host, the Godmother Part 2, and so on.
they are Best Picture Oscar winners flipped. So Host, Parasite, Godfather Part 2, Moonlight, King's Speech.
Yes, and a brilliant job finding Host as the opposite of Parasite. I mean, that's a really tough one. Well solved. And the last group, Crux, Belay, and so on.
So you think if you swap the first letter, you get a type of race?
I can tell from the slight laughter in your voice that you don't completely think it. You just know it or you don't. It's rock climbing terminology. But you found the 4 different groups and gave me 3 connections. That's a total of 7 points on a tough wall. Let's bring in their opponents now, give them the other wall and see how they get on. Mercians, we're cracking open the water for you. 2.5 minutes to solve it. Starting now.
Absolute zero.
Yep, absolutely zero. That's also a radio station, so it's Heart, Kiss and Scarlet.
Yes.
Again, that'll be ground zero, net zero, coke zero, and
LPG's gas. Isn't
patient
it?
zero.
Oh, well done. Naphtha is a
Naphtha
gas.
is a gas. I won't go for all these. but
Propane.
Low propane gas is LPG.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably have a look at the
Cowardly
rest.
heart is. Oh, it could be some word thing.
I think these-
Cowardly with a word, something in the middle.
Yeah.
No?
If it isn't, then it's going to be, I think, song titles, I guess, but I can't see what.
Title, film.
And Pete would make sense to do the fuel, wouldn't it? So if we expand it,
Yeah.
it'll be fuels.
War. Ward is in the middle of coward.
It's not anagrams or anything, is it? I can't see anything. I can't see an anagram of smooth.
No.
I think
Is it
it's.
something? No,
No, okay.
Wizard Oz. Cowardly Lion. No.
We've got time, haven't we?
Yeah. I think it's just gonna. Yeah, I think it is just gonna be an artist in 4 of their songs, but I don't know who that's gonna be. Santana, I think, had a song called Smooth. That's the best I can really get with that. Should we try Pete and then?
Yeah, serious.
Okay.
You solved the wall. Very well done. What about the connections? Tell me about Absolute, Kiss, and so on.
Okay, they're all radio stations.
They are national radio stations. And the next group, Coke, Ground, Net, and Patient.
You can put 0 after them.
You can. Coke 0, Ground 0, Net 0, Patient 0. And the next group, LPG, or Lupke, and the rest.
They're all fuels.
That's right, and well calculated. They aren't all gases. If you expand it to be fuels, that's the form.
Yeah, sure.
And the last group, Smooth, Forgiven, and so on.
Songs by Santana.
They are not.
Okay.
There's something you've missed. So Cowardly Heart, you're thinking it's a title because it's all run together. There's no space.
I thought that didn't change.
That's not why. It's because it's the opposite of Braveheart. They are winners of the Best Picture Oscar, flipped to mean the opposite. Unforgiven, Ordinary People, Braveheart.
And Rocky for Smooth.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's the tricky one. And Rocky. But you solved them all and you gave me 3 connections. That's a total of 7 points. Let's have a look at the scores going into the final round. The Isotopes have 10 points. The Mercians have 15. Time for the missing vowels round. Fingers on buzzers, teams. I can tell you that the first group of disguised clues are all chapters from The Wind in the Willows. Isotopes?
The Riverbank.
Correct. Mercians?
The Wildwood.
Yes, it is. Mercians?
The Piper at the Gates of Dawn.
Well done. Can't get this one. It's The Further Adventures of Toad. Next group, bands and their tribute acts. Mercians?
Aberrant Bjorn again.
Yes, it is. Mercians?
Take That and Fake That.
Yes, it is. Isotopes?
Steely Dan and Nearly Dan.
Well done. Isotopes?
Oasis and No Oasis.
Yes, it is. Next category, phrases without end. Mercians?
World Without.
Yes, it is. You'll figure out how this works. It's Heaven Forth without end. Mercians?
Around the Bee.
Well done. Mercians?
Make Do and M.
Yes, it is. Next. But there are no new categories for that. Is the end of the quiz. And looking at the final scores, the winners with 22 points and through to the semi-finals are the Mercians. Very well done.
Thank you.
Isotopes, you finished with 13. You have been a great team through this competition, and I have rarely seen an act of devotion like those tattoos. I'm sorry you're now stuck with them, but that's what makeup's for.
Immediate regret.
It's been lovely meeting you all. Thank you so much for playing, and thank you for watching. And coming up later on BBC Two is a new project that I'm involved in. Now, we all know that Strictly Come Dancing is the most successful show on television, and I'm a huge fan. But are the judges too hung up on the traditional dances of yesteryear? I'm very excited to be launching a new series in which I'll be trying out some more modern styles, co-presenting with another of BBC Two's regular faces. Michael Portillo and I will be getting jiggy. We'll be tapping, we'll be swinging, and we'll be doing everything you've read about in those jazz magazines. Later tonight on BBC Two.